What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have the high evolutionary here in the CCP. We're going to be testing him out as a 7-star rank 2 as a SIG 200 champion, but I'm also going to show you one fight of what it's going to be like using an unawakened one, so you can decide if you want to like push for the side quest, if you want some SIGs or not. But before we talk about the awaken ability, let's go for his regular abilities. So he is immune to neutralize and rupture effects, and he's also immune to buffs granted by the opponent, like let's say a Buddy Mouse Fury from the special 1 or Spider-Man Supreme's seal effects. His combat power rate can only be reduced by skill champions, and then basically undermine a true sense effects. Probably not going to work for like 90% of the fight, because whenever you suffer from a personal debuff, you lose them, and you can't gain them as well. Now, you have a 25% chance when blocking an attack to place a severe wither on the opponent, but if you parry, it is actually 100% chance. Now, you also have 25% chance to inflict an exhaustion debuff when you hit him with your basic attacks. And then he's got a lot of, auto block part abilities here that we don't really care here, because we only want to show the offensive part of the champion. So we're going to skip that. And then he's got the combat detonation. So basically, whenever you place a personal debuff, you gain 5 charges. Now, when you hit 50 charges, the next time the opponent gets a bar of power, you're going to inflict them with that 16 hit combat detonation, which basically means that when this expires, the opponent takes some damage. And there's a cool trick you can do with a special one to like reapply it as well. Now the combat detonation is paused during the opponent's special attacks, which is going to help maintain the charges, because I'm going to show you what you need to do to get that reapply with those 16 hit combat detonation charges. But then he also has this evolutionary field, which he can place during the special 2 and after the special 3. So this expiration rate decreases by 75% while either champion is inside of it. So you definitely want to have at least you or the opponent inside of the field. Now, when the opponent enters the field, they're inflicted with an indefinite 1.6 devolve debuff, which can stack up to 10 times. And this basically decreases the opponent's attack, armor, crit chance, crit resistance, block penetration, and combat power rate by only 1.6%. It's not crazy high, but you can stack it at like 10 times at least. So that's something. So if you want to like stack all of them, you basically want to bait out the opponent out of the field and then push them back to it again. Now, while the high evolutionary is inside the field, all attacks deal a burst of 34% of the damage dealt as direct damage. So that's a nice bonus for sure. You want to have those red numbers. And now here comes the big part. While either champion is inside of the field during the high evolutionary special 1, he gains 4781 attack rating, which is honestly pretty high. As you can see, his base attack is like 4978. So basically doubles his attack. And then it also gives you more potency on your combat detonation by 4.5 per debuff on the opponent. And notice that it says per debuff. So if you have like a node that you can place more debuffs, you can actually stack those limit to 25, stack the limit to 25, and then deal some more damage, which is cool. It's cool that they don't say only his personal debuffs. Now, while the opponent is inside of the high evolutionary field, they're not pushed back when struck by a special, and they're passively slow for the duration of the special. That's quite cool. If let's say you have the field at the middle of the map, you throw the special 1, you actually don't push them back, so you can get that nice attack rating, which is cool. Now the special 1, you place those 5 severe withers, and also the final hit immediately expires the high evolutionary's combat detonation. But if it expires naturally during the special 1 animation, you're actually going to reapply the 16 combat detonation charges, which is really cool. You can get like a nice double detonation, which I'm going to show you. And then with the special 2, you place the evolutionary field. That's pretty much it. But now let's check out the awakened ability. So the first thing is kind of like questing. So like if let's say you kill high evolutionary with like 5 debuffs on you, you're going to start the fight with 5 of those devolve debuffs on you, which reduce your attack, armor, and all that stuff. So that first part doesn't really matter too much. The second part, for each debuff, the opponent reduced the origin rate by 20% up to 100%, and this replaces the Despair Master, and is also granted to the opponent of a champion suffering from the crossfire devolved debuff. So that doesn't matter like too much. That's kind of like defensive stuff. Now the other things here seem very important. The potency of the burst of damage granted by the evolutionary field are increased by 100%. That's good. That doubles your detonation. That's pretty good. And then when inflicted a devolve debuff, you got 100% chance to gain an indefinite 1.6 aspect of evolution passive. Aspect of evolution is basically devolve, but it grants you the effects. It doesn't decrease your attack, it doesn't decrease your armor, it actually increases the armor, increases the attack, increases the combat power rate. So that's quite cool. If you can stack that 10 times, you can get some nice 16% attack, armor, combat power rate, and stuff like that. But now let's move to the gameplay. So first we have the Unawakened 7-star rank 2 gameplay. So we don't have the aspect of evolution, we don't have the 100% more potency on the burst. So let's see what you can do here with high evolutionary. So as you can see, we're starting to get those charges here because we're replacing those debuffs. And as you can see, once we hit 50 and the opponent gets to the special 2 here, we're going to place this combat detonation. There we go. Now we want to go for the special 2 so we can place the field, build up our I forgot what those debuffs are called, the devolve debuffs, so we can reduce his attack, more power rate, and stuff like that. And then we want to time the special 1 once this is about to expire, once this combat detonation. Now once it expires, we're going to deal some damage, boom, and then we actually reapply it as well. And then we get the boosted attack increase because he was in the field during our special 1. And now we're basically going to throw another special 1 again before our field expires, because we want to get that attack increase. And then yeah, it's actually gonna expire it immediately. But as you can see, the damage doesn't feel crazy, you know. That's a 7-star rank 4 werewolf by night, and we basically threw our special 2 special 1s. Damage was not enough, so you know, we are using a 7-star rank 2. I feel like a 7-star rank 3 would have killed with special 2 special 1 special 1. But now notice this. This was a 77-second fight. Not fast at all. So at first, I was thinking that high evolutionary can only work if he has the same rank as the opponent, or if he has more rank than the opponent. So if you use a 7-star rank 3 on a 7-star rank 3, you can probably kill the opponent but with a special 2 special 1, and then you might need the other special 1 as well. So that, you know, it's not looking great, but he's not terrible either. But let's see, this is the 7-star rank 2 Sig 200. Let's see if we see a difference here. So we already see the difference with the aspect of evolution buff, which gives us more attack. We're gonna go for the exact same rotation here, special 2, special 1, special 1. We're gonna see how much health he has after those. So right now we're probably gonna throw a special 1 here. And then notice the damage difference. Not much difference, right? So that's weird. Now we're gonna throw another special 1 here. He didn't die, which is interesting. We're supposed to have more burst damage. Maybe we actually didn't hit him as much when we had the evolutionary field this time. Like, we definitely are dealing more damage because of course we get the SIGs, but it might, you know, at first I thought it was gonna be a huge difference, and as you can see in this clip, there's hardly any difference. I feel like it's actually a slower fight than when we are unduped. Maybe we got a bit unlucky with the AI, but yeah, like the fact that we see like no difference at all just goes to show you that it's not even that crazy to have him at Sig 200. So that's interesting. I really thought you were going to see a big difference. You probably don't see much of a big difference because like he doesn't hit hard with the basics, and then if you don't hit hard with the basics, the burst damage isn't going to be super high, and then if you double the burst damage with the Sig 200, that doesn't really make it super high either. But this is a Sasquatch here, so he's actually really good for Sasquatch because he places the exhaustion, and Sasquatch doesn't get his charges, so he's not tanky. He just has a lot of HP. And then after this fight, I want to show you the Spider-Man Supreme fight, which is basically going to be what it would look like to fight someone that high evolutionary can take pretty quickly. With basically a special 2 and special 1 rotation, because I think he can do it. He doesn't have a lot of damage, obviously, but he should be able to kill most champions with a special 2, special 1 if he's rank 3 or rank 4. And if he can't kill them with special 2, special 1, you can immediately throw another special 1 and expire the combo detonation, the second part of it, and kill the opponent. So I think when I make the video of a 7-star rank 4 high evolutionary, I'm gonna be a lot impressed, because here, basically, if he doesn't kill after the field expires, he's just slow, because you just have no burst, no nothing. You need to have the high evolutionary field to deal those red numbers. So as you can see, very, very slow here. Special 1 does basically nothing, no attack or anything. And then we placed another combo detonation, but he died. So yeah, very long fight, unfortunately. Now this is gonna be the good fight. This is gonna be actually a real good counter to Spider-Man Supreme as well, because he's immune to the Spider Seal debuff, so you basically don't have to deal with his miss. So yeah, this is gonna be a really good fight, because obviously Spider-Man Supreme has like 300,000 health as a rank 4, and like Sasquatch has like almost 500k, so huge difference for sure. But yeah, I feel like High Evolutionary is, I don't know, probably not worth grinding that much, unless you really like the side quest mode. But he seems like he's gonna be a better defender than attacker, because he's got the special 2 reverse controls, he's got the auto block. But I even still, I don't think he's gonna be an insane defender. Like, he's not gonna be as good as Arnim Zola or like what's her name, Yelena, because his auto block does not trigger parry, which is huge. If he triggered parry, then it would be very difficult. But as you can see, we threw the special 2 and the special 1 here in the first combo detonation, almost killed him. And yeah, we just have one more special 1 if we needed it. We have one more special 1 to immediately expire the second combo detonation, and that would have killed him as well if he had more HP. So he can definitely work on attack. I just feel like he's gonna be more of a defender. You know, he has those debuffs with inequity. He has the special 2 that places reverse controls, and then the auto block can definitely like mess you up, because I think it can trigger with the specials as well, and you might get unlucky and won't be able to hit him 16 times for the combo detonation, and you're gonna take some damage. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about how the High Evolutionary. I'm definitely excited to test him as a 7-star rank 4, because I feel like he was, you know, pretty under ranked here when we were fighting those 7-star rank 4 defenders with a 7-star rank 2 version. But yeah, I feel like 7-star rank 4 would be a lot better. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about him, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.